Hello student, AI 3021 IT in Agricultural System prepared by S. Mino Shamley, Assistant Professor, Agricultural Engineering Department. Unit 1 Yield Mapping Concept. The yield mapping is the process of collecting georeference data on crop yield and characteristics such as moisture content while the crop is being harvested. Various methods used. A range of sensors have been developed for making crop yield. Some of the basic components of yield uh, grain yield mapping system includes grain flow sensor. It determines the volume of the grain which is harvested. Grain moisture sensor. It determines the moisture content of the grain. Clean grain elevator speed sensor used by some mapping system to improve the accurate grain flow measurement. GPS antenna. It receives satellite signal for the uh, agriculture, that is precision agriculture. Yield monitor display with the GPS receiver. It is for georeference and record data. It collect data and analyze it. Header position sensor. Uh, it distinguishes measurement log during turns. Travel speed sensor. It determines the distance the combined travel during a certain logging interval. Yield history evaluations. In yield history evaluation, the temporal variations of yield distribution with the field of essential step is defined. Field area with potentially high or low. Every year, the collect data and analyze the yield distribution, which is high or low yield. Several approaches can be used to evaluate temporal effect on yield. One's approach is to calculate the relative yield for each point or grid cell. Normalized yield can be defined as the ratio of the actual yield to the field average. Crops production modeling. A broad range of spectrally explicit crop response model is needed to evaluate the efficiency of precision agriculture method and provide the basis for precise recommendation. Many models for predicting how crop responds to climate, nutrients, water, light and other conditions already exist. Yet most of these do not include a spectral component approach to precision in agricultural application. Crop models are mathematical models used to quantitatively describe the effects of various factors such as climates and soil condition, field management, crop varieties, and more on crops physiological processes for a system perspective. A model is a simplified representation of a system or a process. A model is a computer program which describes the mechanism of the process or a system. Modeling is based on assumption that any given process can be expressed in the form of mathematical statement or a set of statement or a set of depict the real world system. Modeling can be classified into a descriptive model and explanatory model. In descriptive model, a mathematical statement or a set of statements which describe the real world phenomena or event and the interrelationship between factors involved in the process. In explanatory model describes why and how the things works or why and how the phenomenon is the way it is. It begins used as a substitute for full explanatory model nowadays model nowadays because full explanatory model is too long and cumbersome in the modeling. Thank you.